Have you ever experienced a moment so perfectly timed, so strangely coincidental, that it felt like the universe was sending you a message? Maybe you were thinking about someone, and suddenly they called. Or you kept seeing the same number everywhere you looked. These aren't just random events, they're called synchronicities. And today, we're diving deep into the hidden messages behind them. Welcome to the world of synchronicities, where coincidence meets meaning. Let's explore the 5 different types of synchronicity and what they might be trying to tell you. What are synchronicities? First things first. What exactly are synchronicities? The term was coined by the famous psychologist Carl Jung. He describes synchronicities as meaningful coincidences, events that are connected not by cause and effect, but by meaning. Think of them as little winks from the universe, nudging you to pay attention. They're not just random, they feel significant, like they're part of a bigger picture. Now, synchronicities can show up in many forms. Sometimes they're subtle, and other times they're so obvious they give you chills. But here's the thing, they're not just there to surprise you. They often carry hidden messages, guiding you towards something important. So, let's break down the 5 most common types of synchronicities and what they might mean. Type 1. Numerical synchronicities. Let's start with the most well-known type, numerical synchronicities. This is when you keep seeing the same number or number sequence over and over again. Maybe it's 1111 on the clock, or you keep noticing the number 333 on license plates, receipts, or even page numbers. Numbers have been used for centuries to convey deeper meanings. In numerology, each number carries a specific vibration or message. For example, 111 often symbolizes new beginnings, while 444 is associated with stability and support. So, if you're seeing the same number repeatedly, ask yourself, what's happening in my life right now? What might this number be trying to tell me? Numerical synchronicities are often the most noticeable because numbers are everywhere in our daily lives. When you start seeing a specific number sequence, it's like the universe is highlighting something important. For instance, if you keep seeing 111, it might be a sign to focus on your thoughts and intentions, as this number is often associated with manifestation and new opportunities. On the other hand, 777 is frequently linked to spiritual growth and enlightenment, suggesting that you're on the right path in your spiritual journey. To interpret numerical synchronicities, consider the context of your life. Are you facing a big decision? Are you in a period of transition? The numbers you see can offer guidance and reassurance. Keep a journal of the numbers you notice and the events surrounding them. Over time, you might start to see patterns and understand the messages more clearly. Type 2. Animal synchronicities. Next up, we have animal synchronicities. This is when a particular animal keeps showing up in your life, whether in real life, in dreams, or even in media. Maybe you keep seeing butterflies, or a specific bird keeps appearing outside your window. In many cultures, animals are seen as spiritual messengers. For example, a butterfly might symbolize transformation, while a hawk could represent clarity and vision. So, if an animal keeps crossing your path, take a moment to reflect on its symbolism. What qualities does this animal represent? How might they apply to your current situation? Animal synchronicities can be incredibly powerful because animals carry rich symbolic meanings across different cultures and traditions. For instance, if a wolf appears in your life, it might be a call to trust your instincts and embrace your inner strength. Wolves are often associated with loyalty, intuition, and the importance of community. Similarly, if you keep encountering owls, it could be a sign to pay attention to your inner wisdom and the hidden aspects of your life. Owls are often seen as symbols of knowledge and insight, urging you to look beyond the surface and trust your intuition. To understand animal synchronicities, research the symbolism of the animal you're seeing. Consider its behavior, habitat, and the traits it embodies. Reflect on how these qualities might relate to your current circumstances. Are you being called to embrace a certain trait or navigate a particular challenge? The animal's presence is likely a guide, offering you wisdom and support. Type 3. Song synchronicities. Now, let's talk about song synchronicities. This is when a particular song seems to follow you everywhere, on the radio, in a store, or even in your head. It's like the universe has its own playlist, and it's trying to send you a message through music. Songs carry emotions and stories. The lyrics, the melody, even the memories tied to a song can hold significance. So, if a song keeps popping up, pay attention to the lyrics. What are they saying? How do they make you feel? Sometimes, the message is right there in the chorus. Song synchronicities are unique because they engage both your emotions and your intellect. A song that resonates with you might be highlighting a particular theme or emotion that's relevant to your life. For example, if you keep hearing a song about resilience and overcoming challenges, it might be a sign that you need to stay strong and persevere through a difficult time. Consider the timing of when the song appears. Are you at a crossroads in your life? Are you dealing with a specific issue or emotion? The song's message might be offering you comfort, guidance, or even a new perspective. To interpret song synchronicities, listen closely to the lyrics and the overall vibe of the song. How does it make you feel? What memories or thoughts does it evoke? Sometimes the message is subtle, so trust your intuition and let the music speak to you. Type 4. People synchronicities. Moving on to people synchronicities. This is when you keep running into the same person or someone from your past suddenly reappears in your life. Maybe it's an old friend, a former colleague, or even a stranger who seems to keep showing up. People synchronicities often happen for a reason. That person might have something to teach you, or they might be a catalyst for change in your life. So, if someone keeps appearing, ask yourself, what role do they play in my life? What might this connection mean? People synchronicities can be particularly meaningful because they involve direct human interaction. When someone from your past reappears, it might be a sign to revisit unresolved issues or to rekindle a valuable connection. For example, if an old friend reaches out, it could be an opportunity to heal past wounds or to gain new insights from their perspective. Similarly, if you keep encountering a stranger, it might be a sign to pay attention to the qualities they embody. Perhaps they represent something you need to embrace or learn in your own life. For instance, if you keep meeting people who are exceptionally kind or courageous, it might be a call to cultivate those qualities within yourself. To interpret people's synchronicities, reflect on the nature of your relationship with the person and the context of your encounters. What lessons or messages might they be bringing into your life? How can you grow or benefit from this connection? Sometimes, the universe uses people as messengers to guide you on your path. Type 5. Dream synchronicities. Finally, we have dream synchronicities. This is when you have a dream that later manifests in real life, or when a dream seems to hold a message that resonates deeply with you. Dreams are like the subconscious mind's way of communicating, and sometimes they align with events in the waking world. Dreams can be symbolic, so it's important to look beyond the literal meaning. What emotions did the dream evoke? What symbols stood out? Often, dream synchronicities are trying to guide you toward a deeper understanding of yourself or your situation. Dream synchronicities are fascinating because they bridge the gap between the conscious and subconscious mind. When you have a dream that later comes true, it's a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. These dreams often carry a sense of déjà vu, as if you've already lived the experience in your mind. Symbolic dreams, on the other hand, might not predict the future, but offer valuable insights into your inner world. For example, if you dream about being lost in a forest, it might symbolize feelings of confusion or uncertainty in your waking life. The dream is inviting you to explore these emotions and find your way forward. To interpret dream synchronicities, keep a dream journal and write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Pay attention to the symbols, emotions, and overall narrative of the dream. Over time, you might start to notice recurring themes or messages that offer guidance and clarity. How to interpret synchronicities. Now that we've covered the 5 types of synchronicities, you might be wondering, how do I interpret them? The key is to trust your intuition. Synchronicities are personal, and their meanings can vary from person to person. Start by paying attention. Keep a journal of the synchronicities you experience. Write down the details, what happened, how you felt, and any thoughts that came to mind. Over time, patterns may emerge, and the messages will become clearer. Also, don't overthink it. Sometimes the message is simple, like a reminder to stay present or a sign that you're on the right path. Trust that the universe has your back and let the synchronicities guide you. So, why do synchronicities matter? They remind us that we're part of something bigger. In a world that often feels chaotic, synchronicities show us that there's order, meaning, and connection. They're like breadcrumbs, leading us toward our true path. By paying attention to synchronicities, we become more attuned to the subtle messages around us. We start to see life not as a series of random events, but as a meaningful journey. And that's a powerful shift in perspective. Synchronicities are everywhere if you're open to seeing them. They're the universe's way of whispering to us, guiding us, and reminding us that we're not alone. So, the next time you experience a synchronicity, take a moment to pause and reflect. What's the message? What's the lesson? And most importantly, how can you use it to create a more meaningful life? Thanks for joining me on this journey into the hidden messages of synchronicities. If you've experienced any synchronicities you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more insights like this. Until next time.